This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Reload. It's a party now.
On first down, Wilson steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot. He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Wilson flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Check 26, check 26. Greystone, travel. Check 29, check 13, check 13, check 13.
On second down, Cook trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they got the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Anthony Barr just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack on first down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 82 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Vikings take over first down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Throwing is Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. To throw is Cousins. And this one complete to Smith. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. That first down completion only netted a 3. 2nd and 7. Well, left side, a completion to his tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. And he finds Cook. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Complete, it's Johnson. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. To throw, Cousins. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. Gets past one man. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 55 yards. Eluding the pressure right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. He scored on the ground and through the air, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now Myers for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they
doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Cousins the thrower. Johnson's got it complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Cousins now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Cook. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. Space to run past the 20. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They go play action. Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute off? And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Mike 55. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Alert 3, alert 3. You ain't got.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Now Cousins. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is no good. He missed it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Set. Check 43.
A toss to Cook. And an alley to run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
You can't block me. Check nickel. Check. Protein spill.
Now Cousins. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins.
Hey, check Mike 57. Hey, we're good. 57 to Mike.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Cousins now 15 out of 17 through the air. Only 2 incompletions. It's first down.
Hey, Mike 7. Hey, no, easy.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And Diggs has it. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know you are a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. The throw over the middle taken in. 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Adam Thielen, his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson to throw again, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check safety.
Wilson buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Now Wilson.
No doubt that's a very good play.
And he's going to go down again. Anthony Barr. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Get your swarm on. Back.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Anthony Barr in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. He'll find Metcalf. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Now Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett in a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now a run with Cook. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
54, right there, 54.
Now Cousins on 4th down. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Check. Right there. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And no, it's incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
23 yards, the final tally. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Wilson to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
A lot of bulk out there, as you might expect, on that D-line to try to stop the run on 2nd down. They run it again with Cook. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And say what you want about CenturyLink Field up in Seattle, but for my money,